Co-Region Connections on WLSH.
All righty, and special thanks to Dave DeCosmo. Special thanks to my producer, Caleb. We have a special guest on the line with us right now. And actually, he's no stranger. We had this gentleman with us, several months ago. And I'll tell you what, it was a real treat to have him on board. A star here in the coal region is with us today with our pre-Christmas edition, Eddie Rambeau. Eddie Rambeau, and let me crank up the phone here with Eddie Rambeau. Eddie, can you hear me, buddy?
I can, and Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas to you, too, and welcome aboard to Coal Region Connections.
Oh, my pleasure. This is probably the closest I'm going to come to getting home for the holidays, Lansford.
You're in New York yet, right?
Yeah, I'm in right in the heart of Manhattan.
Okay, all righty. So,
Omicron County.
Oh, please, don't even mention that to us, Eddie.
I know.
All right.
It's a horror. I have a feeling we're going to be stuck with this mother for the rest of our life.
I'll tell you what. It's always good to have you aboard, and I'll tell you what a story. When I look at your life, and, you know, we talked about it the last time you checked in several months ago. I mean, I'll tell you what, you're a real coal region icon, and it's good to have you aboard.
Oh, thank you. That's nice of you to say and nice to hear. Thank you.
And, you know, I'm going to talk with you for a little bit. I don't know how you want to do this. If you want me, we'll have a little chat here first, and then after you hang up, do you want me to do that special song for you?
Sure, that would be wonderful. Oh, by the way, a fellow Hazeltonian contacted me on Facebook, and she used to live in Hazleton, of course, and she moved to Albuquerque, and she said she's listening. And I said, how are you listening in Albuquerque? She said, well, she Googled WLSH, and then they gave her an app. They sent her to an app. She got the app, and she scrolled down to Lansford, so she's listening right now in Albuquerque, of all places.
That's wonderful. And there, it's only 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock, so
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
They're a little bit behind us.
Well, she has chickens. She has to get up to feed her chickens.
All righty. Now, we talked about a number of your songs, and actually the song we're going to play today is probably one of your more obscure songs. It's not one of those that you hear too often. I mean, you hear about My Four-Leaf Clover Love and Summertime Guy, but you have a very special song picked out for us today. Tell us about the song we're going to hear later on.
Well, this is a song, it's the only Christmas song I ever wrote. And my father used to always say, when they used to tell him, what are you doing for Christmas? And he used to say, it's just another day to me. So he was like very bah humbug about Christmas.
Uh-huh.
So I was in a relationship one time where we couldn't be together for the holidays. So I wrote this song for her, and it's called Christmas Will Be Just Another Day, because we couldn't be together.
Ah, okay. And when did you do that song, Eddie?
That song was written, I would say, a good 15 to 20 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, long time.
Wow. Now, the song we're going to play, is that going to be available anywhere? Can people pick it up on YouTube?
It's available on my CD.
Okay.
And to order my CD, all you have to do is just email me at edrambeau@me.com. That's EDRAMBEAU @ME.com. And just request you'd like to purchase my CD.
Oh, all right.
And the CDs are $15.
Okay, great. So, what are we doing? It's been several...
I actually have 2 Christmas CDs available. One is called Christmas Memories, and the other is called The Season of the Heart.
Ah.
So, The Season of the Heart is the one that has this song on it, and the other one is loaded with... Each one is loaded, jam-packed with Christmas music. I think there's 26 songs on each CD.
Oh,
or
wow.
something like that.
Oh, wow. That is wonderful. I think every recording star down through the years, and even TV stars, at some point in their careers, always manage to get a Christmas song in there.
Oh, yeah. Well, Christmas is a major holiday. So, so everybody wants to jump on the bandwagon and have a Christmas hit. And this was my only shot at it. But, of course, I've been out of the limelight for a long time. So, basically, I'm recording right here in my home and selling to fans who just enjoy my music.
Oh, that is wonderful. And, go back to your first day, when you first started out, and who would ever thought, when you're up there with WAZL in Hazleton, who would ever think you would be where you are today, Eddie?
I'll tell you, I remember doing you remember the old store in Hazelton called Frumpkin Brothers? I don't know if they still exist.
The men's store.
But I remember going to WAZL, and one of the DJs there, it was hitting a milk carton, and my friend was playing the piano, Bud Rehack, my manager. He was playing the piano while the DJ was hitting a milk carton, and we came up with Frumpkin Brothers, which was a commercial for Frumpkin Brothers, which they played on WAZL. So I've come a long way from Frumpkin Brothers to Concrete and Clay.
Oh, wow. That is wonderful. That is wonderful. Now, Dave DeCosmo, I know you and Dave go back. Dave has been one of our regulars here for many years at Co-Region Connections, a longtime journalist here in the Wilkes-Barre-Scranton market.
And a super guy. We keep in touch often.
Tell me about a little history with you and Dave. How do you guys go back?
Well, basically, we've kind of like connected through Facebook. And that's basically how I know Dave mostly through Facebook. I don't know whether he contacted me or I think he probably sent me a friend request on Facebook, and we connected from that point on.
Oh, that's one. And that's how many years now?
Good, maybe 7-8 years now, maybe even longer. I'm very bad with time. Time is one of the people ask me, what year was that record? I go, you got me. I have no clue. When it comes to time, I'm like in the fog.
That's wonderful. I'll tell you what, it's always good to have you on board here today, Eddie. Anything else you'd like to say before I let you go and we play your special song today?
Oh, yeah, there is one thing. I have a book that is available to read for free. Anybody who's interested in reading it, all they have to do is go to inkit.com. That's INKITT.com. Once you're there, just type in the name of the book, and it's called From a Distant Mirror. And when you type in the name, it'll pop up, and you can read it for free. And all I request is that they leave a review at the end. Because if I get like 100 good reviews, and I've already gotten 54, and every one of them has been raves, by the way, over-the-top raves, like an author's. So if anybody reads it and leaves a review, that's all I request that they do. So if you're a reader and you want to read a good book, it's called From the Mirror, and just go to INKITT.com to read it.
All right. Can you do a little spoiler here? Tell us a little bit about the book. What's it about, buddy?
I'll give you a little inkling of what the book's about. A young man arrives at the age of 21 on his mother and father's doorstep, who was missing from that same house on his 14th birthday. So he arrives 6.5 years later without any knowledge of where he's been.
Wow. That's almost like a sci-fi type book there.
Mm-hmm. It gets that way.
Oh, that's interesting.
But then the ending is a complete mind blower. Nobody sees it coming.
Okay.
And it takes everybody for a loop because they say, you can't do that. But then they say, oh, I see why you did.
All right, and what I'm going to do here is I'm marking a couple things down for future notes that if somebody were to call me 2 weeks from now and say, hey, Mark, do you have the website for the book or do you have, where can I get Eddie's CDs? I am marking all that information down here so, I could just go back to my notes and we'll be able to give you a plug the best we can. Hopefully we could get you 100 reviews by the new year.
That would be wonderful. That would be wonderful. By the way, if you're taping this interview and you send me an MP3 of it, I can put it up on YouTube for you. Okay.
And I'm sure Caleb in the other room, he would be my producer on that. So, Caleb, we're going to have you do that exactly. We could do that. No problem at all.
Sounds great. Then I can put it up on YouTube, and I can put it on my website, on my Facebook page, and all my fans can listen to it.
Thank you very much. And what I'm going to tell my boss down here is let's see if we can get a hold of your Christmas CDs, and we will add your Christmas CDs to our Christmas library so that over the course of the year, you could be in there with Elvis Presley and all the rest of the stores.
I can email all the songs to that address you gave me if you like.
Oh, that's perfect. Caleb can handle that, my producer. We'll get you in our rotation here, and you will now join our list of thousands and thousands of songs and stars. Glad to have you aboard.
I'm glad to be aboard. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Well, Eddie, it was a real pleasure to have you aboard here today. Don't be a stranger. You're welcome on the show anytime. We're going to promote the book. We're going to promote your Christmas CDs, and come back anytime, buddy.
Mark, I appreciate that beyond beyond and beyond. So thank you very much.
Eddie, thank you. Be healthy and safe in the new year. A healthy and blessed Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas to you and to all your listeners and to all my fellow Hazeltonians.
Thank you, Eddie, and take care.
You too.
Bye-bye now. All righty, a real special treat, folks. Eddie Rambeau, a coal region icon. I'll tell you what, he'd done singles. He performed at record hops around the Hazleton area. Like I says, he impressed Jim Ward from WAZL, set him up at Swan Records. He signed to the label, released his first record, Skin Divin', which I did play on my show many, many months ago. That was his graduation day present, June of 1961, having a hit single. We talked about some other singles that he did, and I'll tell you what, he really made an impression. Did singles for Dinah Voice, Good Morning Starshine. Let's see. He went to acting. He was in Hair, Jesus Christ Superstar. So I'll tell you what, hailing from the coal regions, from the greater Hazleton area, Eddie Rambeau, born Edward Cletus Fleury. Eddie, thank you for coming aboard. And all right, now, Caleb, all I have to do is just hit this one here, and we can play Eddie's song.
I believe so, yes, sir.
Christmas will be just another day. This is a special Christmas song from Eddie Rambeau. Christmas will be just another day.
Season to be merry will be so ordinary because you are so very far away, and without you Christmas will be just another day. The carolers are singing, the Christmas bells are ringing, but every note is bringing tears my way. For without you, Christmas will be just another day. I'd love to find you under my Christmas tree, smiling for me on Christmas morning. But while the world is jolly, all gathered round the holly,
just begun. Coal Region Connections on WLSH.
Alrighty, and we're back. Boy, a real special treat today. Eddie Rambeau joining us. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you the book site again, Inkit, INKITT.com. And then you want to type in From a Distant Mirror. Search From a Distant Mirror, and that will get you Eddie's book. All right. For the Christmas CDs, that's Ed Rambeau, EDRAMBEAU, the little @ symbol, ME.com. And that'll give you information on how you can get his Christmas CDs. And there you go. Eddie Rambeau. Always good to have Eddie here. And I'll tell you what, I really hope to have Eddie on more often in 2022.
Remember, recall and reminisce. You simply will not find another show like this. Coal Region Connections on WLSH.